Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a massive, looming decision that could literally rewrite the entire landscape of the NBA. We're going to go way beyond the box score here and really look at the business, the development, and the ultimate future of Jonathan Kuminga.
You know, for over a decade now, the Golden State Warriors have operated around one absolutely undeniable force, Stephen Curry. But as Curry's championship window inevitably narrows, as they all do, the front office is staring down the absolute hardest question in professional sports. What comes next? How on earth do you transition away from a legendary dynasty without tearing the whole thing down to the studs? It's a puzzle that has haunted great franchises for decades, and right now, the Warriors are living it in real time.
Section 1. The Fork in the Road. Two timelines collide.
Okay, let's dive right into this. The Warriors are currently facing a nearly impossible balancing act with their 2021 lottery pick, Jonathan Kuminga. On one side, you've got Timeline 1, the Curry championship window. This demands maximizing every single possession with trusted veteran decision-making because, well, you're chasing rings right now. But then, on the other side, is Timeline 2, the future. Developing a young star like Kuminga requires immense patience, high usage rates, and frankly, the freedom to make costly mistakes on the floor. And the friction here, it's very real. You simply cannot optimize a roster for both timelines at the exact same time. Every single minute spent developing the future is a minute taken away from maximizing the present.
Section 2. Building a superstar. The player behind the rumors.
To really understand this dilemma, we have to transition our focus directly to the player caught right in the middle of it all. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why Golden State drafted him, and why the rest of the league is circling like sharks right now. We aren't just talking about a good athlete here. We're looking at an explosive first step that absolutely shatters defensive rotations, combined with a frame that allows for some incredibly powerful rim finishing. On the defensive side, he's a total matchup nightmare. He's way too strong for traditional guards to post up, and far too quick for bigger forwards to stay in front of. These explosive flashes we're seeing aren't just highlights. They are the exact markers of a highly coveted asset who can completely create his own shot against elite defenses.
But as we know, raw athleticism in the NBA is just the baseline, right? To actually evolve from a gifted prospect into a mentally unstoppable, reliable franchise cornerstone, Kuminga has to master a very specific progression. Step 1. Become consistent. The great ones simply don't take nights off or completely disappear for entire quarters. Step 2 is becoming a complete three-level scorer. That means punishing elite defenses with a reliable three-point shot and sharp, high IQ decision-making in the half-court. And finally, Step 3, becoming a true leader. He has to transition from being a young player who just benefits from an established championship culture to becoming the driving force that actually sustains it.
Section 3. The Hidden Contract Battle. The business of a superstar. Now, as fascinating as his on-court evolution is, there's this hidden, incredibly high-stakes battle happening right now in the front office. There's a famous saying in the NBA, talent can make you famous, but contracts decide your future. You see, believing a 21-year-old has superstar potential is a great theory when you're drawing on a whiteboard. But actually opening the checkbook and committing max contract superstar money to him, that is a completely different franchise-altering reality. It's the ultimate test of a front office's conviction. So, here's the dilemma. This is the exact financial tightrope the Warriors are walking today. If they pay him early on a massive extension based purely on his potential, they risk locking up their salary cap entirely if he just plateaus as a good, rather than a truly great player. But if they wait too long to evaluate his development because they want to maintain financial flexibility, well, they risk alienating him completely. In the modern NBA, if you hesitate on paying your rising star, rival front offices are always waiting in the wings, ready to swoop in with a massive max offer sheet, steal him away, and make him their absolute centerpiece.
And because of all this intense financial and developmental tension, the NBA trade machine is basically in overdrive right now. We're looking at three distinct realities here. The absolute dream scenario for Golden State: they keep him. Curry mentors him, the torch is seamlessly passed, and the dynasty just keeps going. The second scenario involves a massive push from a rival, say the Lakers, who might offer win-now talent and future picks to steal him away. Or third, we could see a massive multi-team blockbuster where Golden State cashes in Kuminga's immense potential for elite, established veteran help. It really highlights a brutal truth of the league. Sometimes, front offices just have to mortgage their tomorrow for a chance at one last ring today.
Section 4. Warriors or Lakers? Two different futures.
Which brings us to the massive looming threat out west. If Kuminga's future isn't in the Bay Area, we have to look very closely at the Los Angeles Lakers. This is an organization that historically builds its entire identity around poaching and developing elite superstar talent. And honestly, Kuminga fits their exact archetype. He's got that powerful, athletic profile the Lakers have historically craved. Just think of that physical lineage, right? From Magic to Kobe to LeBron. As the current superstar era in LA enters its twilight, they desperately need a bridge player to carry them into the next decade. They are watching this situation incredibly closely, viewing Kuminga as the perfect player who can handle that massive franchise pressure and completely change their trajectory.
So the crucial point here is just how wildly different these two environments are for a developing player. On one hand, Golden State offers the ultimate safety net, a proven championship culture, systemic stability, immense patience, and, of course, the unparalleled mentorship of Stephen Curry. But Los Angeles, they offer something completely different, the blinding superstar spotlight, an immediate demand to be a primary offensive option literally from day one, and crushing historic expectations. As a player, you really have to weigh the long-term benefits of that systemic stability against the immediate high-risk, high-reward pressure of being the main event.
Ultimately, beneath all the salary cap mechanics and trade rumors, this all boils down to a deeply human element. It's the comfort of growing in Stephen Curry's shadow versus stepping into the intense pressure cooker of Los Angeles. I mean, how do you carve out your own unique identity when the present face of your franchise is an all-time basketball legend? Every young star eventually has to step out into their own light to figure out who they really are. But choosing to step onto that Lakers stage, that means embracing a level of scrutiny that will either mint you as a legend or completely break you.
Which leaves us with this final, lingering question to wrap up our explainer today. Where will Jonathan Kuminga's talent truly reach its absolute full potential? Will he stay in Golden State and become the anchor of a continuing dynasty? Or will he head down to Los Angeles to lay the foundation for a brand new one? The talent is absolutely undeniable, the opportunity is waiting, and his ultimate decision could literally reshape the NBA for the next decade. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive, and as always, keep learning.